Our next question was submitted by Lamin, and she was asking, what are the key differences between an undergraduate dissertation and a postgraduate
Mm.
thesis? This is a big question and it varies between institutions, but do you have any sort of rules of thumbs for us, Matthew?
Yeah, so definitely does vary between institution and varies between types of postgraduate programs, right? So, what you might write for a master's degree is different for a doctorate degree. There's different kinds of doctorate degrees, right? So, there's a lot of variation here. But to speak very generally, at the undergraduate level, what your evaluators are really looking for is to see that you have a grasp of the concepts that you have been taught throughout your program. So think about that undergraduate thesis almost more like a capstone project where we're synthesizing existing knowledge together into a new, maybe a new structure, a new understanding. Maybe we're exploring a new angle of that work. So, for example, for myself, my undergraduate degree is in music. And so my undergraduate thesis was about historical developments of vibrato for the French horn. And so that wasn't necessarily new knowledge, right? That work had been done by other scholars. But at the undergraduate level, I was pulling that knowledge together to really create this new synthesis of the work, to really show that I understood how this process had developed over time. For graduate level work, that's where we're really creating new knowledge. So we're taking that existing knowledge base. We call that our literature review when we do our master's and doctoral work. And then we're building on it by actually conducting an experiment of some kind, creating that new knowledge, that new analysis that builds on that existing work. So I think that's the core difference between undergraduate work and postgraduate work is that we're working with existing knowledge at the undergraduate level. We're working largely with newly created knowledge at the graduate level.
Thanks so much, Matthew. And obviously, just as a disclaimer, that's very generalized. It really depends on the different department, the field of study, the type of degree as well.